Hello, I am Rebekah from Unforgettable Crafts, and today you're going to come with me on a maker's journey. We are going to create a salt scrub. This will be my first time ever making a salt scrub, so if this is your first time, come on in, feel comfortable. Don't worry about the negatives. We may have some failures, and that's perfectly acceptable. So I'm going to talk about the benefits of a salt scrub. Yes, I have researched into this, the benefits besides the sugar versus the salt. I didn't know the difference exactly, so here are the benefits of a salt scrub. First and foremost, it exfoliates dead cells. Second, it boosts the circulation in the skin and the area underneath. It detoxifies by drawing out any impurities that may be in the skin and under the layers of skin. It then smooths and softens the textures of the skin, which allows it to better absorb the moisturizers that you may be putting on afterward. Hint, hint, wink, wink. And that allows for the deeper hydration into your skin. Today, we are going to use pink sea salt, and the purpose for using the sea salt is to have nourishment of the skin and to help with our pH balance. So let's get started. The ingredients that are going to go into our salt scrub today are, first off, pink sea salt. And this is extra fine, but it still has those crinkly little granules inside. We're going to use cranberry seeds to add a little color pop and have a little bit of exfoliation help there. Help it massage into our skin there. We're going to use coconut oil, which is one of my favorites. This is 4 ounces. I already pre-melted, so whenever you're making yours, make sure you melt it and then we'll add it into the ingredients. I just didn't want you to have to wait that long. The next portion is fractionated coconut. So this is plain coconut oil that you can get at any store. This is fractionated coconut. It is for skincare specifically, and it moisturizes skin and hair. The next portion we're going to be doing is our fragrance oil of choice. Today we are going to be making Light of Hope because it's going with the pink vibe here. And lastly, we have these adorable little PET plastic containers, and they have a big word that stands for the PET. I am not going to tell you what that is. It's very sciencey. But these are 4-ounce containers, and we should be using approximately 6 of these. So I have extra just in case. And last but not least, this little guy. This little guy is going to be given out with all of our salt scrubs that we sell for our company and our sugar scrubs as well. But I thought it was really cute. Okay, so let's get to mixing. So the first thing we're going to do is weigh out our salt, and then we're going to add in our cranberries. Make sure you zero. And luckily I bought these. They were actually pre-measured for me for this exact recipe, so that makes it a lot easier on me. But I love the way these colors blend together. Get that really dark pinky red and then the pink sea salt together. It just looks really pretty. Let me show you. Look how pretty it is. I'm going to move that aside, and we're going to make sure our measurements are accurate here. This one is the 4 ounces, and then we are going to do 2 ounces of the fractionated coconut. It comes out really slow. There we go. So that's a total of 6 ounces of different types of coconut oil. All right, now we're gonna do our fragrance oil. And this is going to be 0.5 of whatever fragrance oil you want to utilize. There we go. So just to go back over the recipe, so far we have 2 pounds of our pink sea salt. We have 1 ounce of cranberry seeds. We have 6 ounces together, 4 ounces of coconut oil, 2 ounces of fractionated coconut oil, and 0.5 ounces of our fragrance oil. All right, our next step is to mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. For any of you cooking people, we do this all the time. So hopefully this goes well and I don't spill it everywhere or have a drop. All right, you ready? So we're gonna make a little well like we do when we're cooking and baking. So pretty. And now the hard work. Get those mussels out. It looks like a slushie. Smells like a slushie. Light of Hope smells delicious. Oh, I love how the cranberry just pops. Now with this, you want to make sure you're getting to the bottom. Just like when you're making biscuits and that dough is all formed at the top and then you get to the bottom and there's all the dry ingredients that haven't been mixed properly. We don't want to do that. I think we are good to go. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. All right, the next step is to put this into these little tiny jars. So bear with me, this may get yucky. You guys know I like to be accurate, so I'm gonna bring my weight scale back over here. We're gonna measure out one of these bad boys, 0 it down. Now these are supposed to be 4 ounces, so let's see how close I got. Holy goodness, I went over a lot. Okay, let's see what 4 ounces is supposed to look like so that I can gauge that. That is 4.4. There we go, 4.03. So it has a little bit of headroom in it, I'm guessing, so that you can get your spoon in there pretty easy. So let's try our next guy. Trying not to be too messy. Okay, you think that's 4? 4.5. All right, I want to make sure that I get 6 out of this. So I'm gonna take out a little bit. Now if I go over and I get 7 out of this, I'm going to be dumbfounded. All right. I got close. 3.95. Now I'm over. Go figure. All right, let's see. This looks like I should have enough for 6. Under. Okay, so now I don't feel so bad. I'm over now. That is all 6, and I still have a bunch left. So maybe it makes more than I was expecting, huh? Proof. I'm just going to open these other jars and see if I can get all 3 of these filled. If I have extra, I'll just start putting them back in. Spread the wealth a little. Get on the edge. $4.2. All right, we're gonna be cutting it really close to trying to get this last two 4s. I don't think we'll get to it. I think this may be our last hurrah. Okay. So we've got just a bit left. So maybe I make this last one a little tester. What do you think? If you think I should make this into a tester, comment down below. Test, please. And however many tests, please, I get, I'll put into a raffle and I will send this to you. So be ready for me to reach out and let you know what you want. All right. Let's see if I can get this in here without making a massive mess. It is not my forte. I am a very messy person. You can just ask my husband. I love these spatulas so much. It's like a spoon / spatula. Makes my life really happy. It's like licking a bowl clean without getting your tongue dirty. Ta-da! All right, let's see how much. Ooh, sorry about that noise. 2.58. So we officially have a tester. Again, comment down below and then I will do one of those spinning virtual raffles and you will have this coming to your house so you can try it out and give me a review. So the only thing left for us to talk about, salt scrub specifically, is how to use this. So once you have your own salt scrub, whether you make it yourself, you purchase it from me, or you get it as a free tester, you will wet your skin. Hopefully you're in the shower, so you probably want it to be warm water. And then you're going to take a little scoop with your adorable spoon, and you're going to scoop it out, and you're going to start making circular motions on your skin. They really like for you to hit the areas that are really dry. Maybe that's your elbows, or maybe you work really hard job and your hands are calloused, so you want to rub that in really well, but in circular motions all over. And then you'll rinse it off with that nice warm water again. And once you pat your body dry and you're out of the shower, if that's where you're doing this at, then you'll want to put on a nice moisturizer. And then your skin will be even happier than it was before. I hope you enjoyed this. I really like making new products. If it's something that you would like to see me do more of, making new things, trying out new products, figuring out why they're the greatest products in the world or why they're not so great, let me know down below. Always, I hope you had a phenomenal rest of your day.